Hi everyone, Janie here. Welcome back to my garden. I have Jason behind the camera and mic'd up today. Hi Jason.
Hello.
Welcome. So we are doing I was going to say October front garden tour, but we're in November.
I know, it's crazy. I can't believe it's already
I
November.
can't believe it's November. This year, I feel like I say this every year, but it passes by so quickly. And I have to say, the garden, it doesn't feel like we're in November, right?
No, it doesn't. It actually looks, yeah, it looks pretty good.
It looks pretty good for November. We're
Yeah.
like almost mid-November at this point, and I made the conscious decision this year to not preemptively take out my annuals. I really wanted to see how long that they could last, and they are lasting. Now, we have a major storm that's coming through tonight and all day tomorrow. So we'll see how the garden is after the storm, right? But
that might do a number on things.
What are we, an inch and a half or
something like that? Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see how the garden lasts after that, but at least we can get it on camera how good everything is looking right now. So we'll start off with this area of the garden that Jason and I just worked on the other day, kind of cleaning it up and getting it ready to, go into hibernation mode, just checking things off the list so that I didn't have to worry about it. First of all, I'll point out my Blushing Princess Sweet Alyssum. This plant is such a beautiful, beautiful plant. I'm going to call it an annual, but it's actually a temperennial for us because it's hardy down to zone 9. It's hardy zones 9 through 11. And during the summertime, it can last, but you have to make sure it gets tons and tons and tons of water. And we weren't really good about giving this enough water because it's on this berm right here that we're kind of dealing with watering issues. But as soon as the rain started and it cooled down a little bit, this just basically blew up.
Yeah, like popped right back to life
Isn't
again.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Yes.
It's so I'm gonna leave it here and I'm gonna see what happens. I'm gonna leave it next year too and kind of just see what happens. And then Robbie came over and he helped me plant some Ajuga mahogany ground cover right underneath it. So I'm hoping that that'll fill out and that'll be a really pretty contrast between the two. Then we have the iceberg roses that are just so stunning this time of year. And I know you all can't tell, but they actually smell beautiful. They smell so good. You walk by and you get this beautiful waft of roses, and I absolutely love them. I need to get more of these in my garden. I have planted this, I can't remember the name of it.
Tree.
American pillar. I'm pretty sure it's an American pillar. Ajuga. Come on, Jason, you don't know the name?
You missed my joke.
I got it. I went right past it. This is supposed to be a very fast growing Ajuga. I'm really interested to see how it's going to do. So far, it's doing pretty good.
Did you say Ajuga?
It's an Ajuga.
That's Ajuga and that's Ajuga?
Nope, it's a Thuya.
Thank you. I was like, wait a minute, how is that the same thing?
It's one of those days. The Thuya, yeah, American pillar Thuya. So I think that that's looking pretty good. And then, but Monty, what are you doing, bud?
What?
He's like, he keeps stealing sticks from down there. Well, have fun with that for now. Because we're putting a rock border down there. Over here, Jason and I, we added some more mulch to this area and it's looking really, really clean and really nice. And it just makes me want to remulch my entire garden again. But of course, that's going to be tough because we don't have any good wood chips right now. But our local dump does sell screened wood chips. So I think that that's what I'm going to do from now on, instead of going through getchipdrop.com. I don't know if you all saw, you'll see in a minute, but I got the worst chip drop load I've ever gotten from chipdrop.com. And I've been trying to get a load of arborist wood chips all year long. This is my first load this year, right? My first load this year.
We might have had one
early on in the year.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
But it's been a long time.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
I'm very, very disappointed, and it's been very hard to manage. We've had to have some guys come in and help us kind of, take care of the issue. So come on this way. Let me show you what's going on over here. My Miss Molly butterfly bush is absolutely going crazy. This guy's only supposed to get 5 to 6 feet tall, and I'm 5'7".
Yeah, it's like 8 feet tall at least.
Yeah,
right
no,
now.
I'm sorry. It's only supposed to get 4 to 5 feet tall. What is wrong with me? I am not thinking clearly right now. It's only supposed to get 4 to 5 feet tall, and it's probably...
It's like 8 feet probably.
Yeah,
right now.
yeah. So it's absolutely huge. I'm really anxious to prune it, but with Buddleias, you want to be really careful pruning in the fall because they can get frost damage really easily. So I'm just going to leave this here until probably about January, and then I will definitely cut it back hard for
That thing
sure.
got big fast. When did we plant that?
Not that long ago.
I didn't think so.
Not that long ago. Yeah. I mean, whew, our garden is like, you know, sleep, creep, leap.
Yeah, it's
Our
taking
garden
off.
is sleep and then leap, basically, is what's going on. Over here, the succulent planter is looking absolutely fantastic. I'm so happy with it. I did not hook this planter up to drip. I'm just, honestly, I'm not even watering it because we've had rain like once a week, which is unheard of for us. So it's just getting rain lately, but come next year and stuff like that, I'll probably come and I'll probably give it some water about once a week. And then underneath there, I planted all my, I was going to say ajuga again.
Just say ajuga for everything.
I know, everything's called ajuga. Welcome to my ajuga garden tour. I have planted my heuchera that I transplanted from my secret garden. We were able to mulch this and it looks good. And it's I cut back all of the foliage. Here in zone 9B, heuchera is a semi-evergreen. And so this actually won't die back during the winter time. It'll actually leaf out even a little bit more and keep growing. So it's actually really good winter interest for us. So I think this is just a fabulous place for the heuchera to be planted. And I'm excited for it to kind of grow in because I think it'll have that mosaic look to it once it does grow in, because there are 3 different varieties, which is what I had in the secret garden. But in the secret garden, it was very shady, and this will give it a little bit more sun. Over here is my lavender twist redbud that is getting transplanted. It's not happy. It's not doing well. It has a fungus again. It got this fungus last year. What did Jim Putnam call this? I pronounce Cercospora, but he said something else.
Cercospora.
Cercospora.
That's how he said it.
Jim's probably right.
I would put my money on Jim being right.
Cercospora.
Yeah.
It has the fungus Cercospora, which is something that redbuds tend to get. But this one, it just...
And you treated it for that this year too, and it lasted longer this year before it showed signs. But.
Yeah, and I just think that if I have to, I don't want to spray copper every month on it, or you know what I mean? Like, I think it just needs to be moved. So this is a artificial berm that we built up for a little bit of change in elevation in our very, very flat garden, and I just don't think it's very happy in the artificial berm.
I don't think the soil is probably that good. It was kind of rocky.
Yeah.
And yeah, it
probably dries out really quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll just kind of change that, and I got to go find another tree, which, you know, oh no, I got to go plant shopping. Oh no.
Hey, what is this?
What is? What?
That.
Oh, that is an Uthika. That is a egg sac for a praying mantis.
Oh, neat.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's a good thing to see in your garden.
Cool.
Well, I don't know. Some people consider praying mantis bad and good. Did you know praying mantis can eat hummingbirds?
No.
Yeah. There's pictures of praying mantis like holding a hummingbird.
That's crazy.
I know. I think of them as good. I like seeing the praying mantis in my garden personally. So I like seeing those egg sacs there. I think that that's a really good thing. Good notice. I didn't even notice that. So that's really great. I also cleaned out my Espalier over here, the Star Jasmine Espalier, and then it has the Lamandra underneath it and the ajuga, actual ajuga, mahogany ajuga, and I just absolutely love this area. I just think it's so beautiful, super happy with it.
It's nice that it's all filled in now, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, right?
It looks nice.
It's only been 2 years.
Yeah.
It's crazy it's only been 2 years.
Yeah.
I just love it. It's just so beautiful. I love it, and I love looking at it with the patio, the diamond patio here.
Yeah.
Because it's like diamonds and diamonds.
Yep.
It's almost like I thought of that. Anyway.
Almost like that.
Almost
like there's some planning going into
Yeah, right? Okay, so here's the zigzag planter. The zigzag planter is kind of coming to the end of its season. My sweet potato vine are definitely getting attacked big time. I think they're earwigs or slugs. When I was deadheading the Shasta daisies, I think I pulled off 5 or 6 slugs. So I'm pretty sure there's slugs everywhere right now, and I need to put some Sluggo on. But I'm not too worried about this because I'm going to be pulling all this out pretty soon anyway to plant some bulbs.
And that's been really recent. They looked it looked great for the longest time, and only recently they've been getting the Swiss cheese look.
Because it cooled down.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the zigzag planter was a definite success this year. I'm really happy with it. I'm excited about next. Yeah, I've already ordered my plants. I cannot remember what plants I ordered for the zigzag planter for the life of me right now, but I know it will look good. And then I have my Heliotrope, which this is the Fragrant Delight Heliotrope. Again, it cooled down a little bit and it's just blooming its head off. It's so beautiful. I am going to cut it back and I am going to mulch it up to protect it from frost and everything over the winter time. Technically, it's rated to zone 10. It can stretch to zone 9B. I've had them over winter, but not very successfully, but I'm going to try and do these again this year. This is just one of my favorite flowers. I absolutely love it. Don't worry, Monty leaves it alone, so it's okay, but it's just a beautiful plant. I love it.
You know what I was going to say about the zigzag plant that was kind of neat this year?
What?
Is because of the potato vine that took a lot longer to get going.
Yeah.
It shifted.
Yes.
Over time.
Yes.
Right. It was all pink at the beginning.
It was
and very little green.
Pure pink.
And then
do you remember when we had the Gara?
Yeah.
At the very beginning of the year, it was all pink Gara and it was beautiful. And then it became all pink Super Petunias.
Right.
And then now.
And then that took over.
Yeah.
So it's been kind of, it's almost like you had 3 versions of it.
Yeah.
It's kind of neat.
Good point, Jason. Yeah. It was really beautiful. It was really great. Okay, so let me take you, I'm trying to think which way, I guess this way. I think you all know, my lavender river is a fail. I started pulling some of it out. I think I'm going to transplant some of I have a couple of the lavender that's still looking good, but the majority of it succumbed to poor drainage. When I was pulling it out, all of the root balls were like really, really soaked. Oh. So it's definitely the problem. We have really, really bad drainage right here. And I should have thought that because I specifically planted this hibiscus that's also coming to the end of the season.
Oh, that's right. I didn't think about that. We planted that on purpose because it was so wet.
I planted it on purpose.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I didn't even, but we did that together because it was wet. And it never crossed my mind when we started to do the lavender.
I know.
Didn't even think of it.
I know. So, yeah.
But, hey, you can't win them all. You know what I mean? Like,
hindsight's 20/20, right?
But, this is the thing. Now that you know, and then you plant stuff that likes wet, and then it'll look great.
Someone had a really great idea, though. Someone said to create a berm right here to build up soil to help. I don't know how I would make that look natural.
There's not a lot of room to make a berm because it's narrow, but
I just thought that was such a good idea.
It is a good idea, though.
Yeah.
We have to think about that.
I wish I had thought about that before we put the pathway in, because I would have done a berm, because that would be so pretty to have a berm right here to kind of make that a room, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah. Okay, so let me explain what Jason and I are talking about. Summerific hibiscus can handle water. It's almost like a bog. It really is a bog plant. It can handle sitting in water. And I had planned to plant Helen von Stein Landseer in this spot right here. But when I dug the hole, it had water in it and the water was not draining. It was just sitting there for hours. So that just says that you have really bad drainage in that particular spot in your garden. So instead of planting the Landseer that needs good drainage, I decided to plant a hibiscus right here. And that was the right choice. Not thinking, just a couple feet down, I decided to plant another plant that needs extremely great drainage right next to it. And I didn't really think about it. So, that's okay. Lesson learned. Sometimes I don't think about those type of things and I just kind of focus I really want lavender right here, but
well, because you're thinking about the look of it, and if the lavender did well, it would have looked beautiful.
Yeah,
right?
It would have been absolutely gorgeous. Yeah. What do you see in there? Huh? What are you looking at in there? Okay, let's come this way. I'm all over the place today, Jason. Sorry. So my Bordeaux finally succumbed. Did you notice this?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this needs to be pulled out, which again is good because I need to plant some tulip bulbs and stuff in here pretty soon. So I'm going to be kind of pulling this out. My Echium is stunning.
That thing's crazy.
Isn't this beautiful?
Talk about another plant that like really took off at the end of the season.
Oh my gosh, I just absolutely love, love, love this plant. And it doesn't even have its blooms yet. This is just the foliage. It's absolutely stunning. It's going to get beautiful blooms. This is called Star of Madeira. It's just such a pretty plant, and I want more of it. And it's just been doing so good in my garden absolutely all season. And then my rising sun redbuds, they're starting to turn, and I'm going to be really sad when they lose all their foliage. I'm going to be really sad when everything loses all its foliage, because everything has just looked so good this year. My goodness.
Those trees have been awesome. They've been such a nice addition, though. They look great.
Aren't they amazing?
Yeah.
I just love them. I
Yeah.
absolutely love them. Over here, another thing I'm really sad that's going to lose its foliage is my El Nino Catalpa.
Oh, that's going to go down to sticks? Oh, I didn't even know that.
I know.
So or I forgot. I think I'm sure you told me that before, but I forgot.
I know.
That thing is amazing.
It's a tree.
It is a tree.
It's a tree. I grew a tree in 1 year.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
I feel bad because I go on and on and on about how much I love this, and then a lot of people are having trouble a lot of people in humid environments are having trouble growing this tree. So if you live in the South.
If you live in Central California, it's amazing.
Live in Central California, it's awesome. It's my favorite. Hey, buddy, come here. Is it the rock pile?
There's something else.
He's barking at the boulder.
Oh, the boulder.
Oh my God, what a nerd. What a nerd. Come here, buddy. I know. So Jason and I went and bought rocks yesterday, and they said they weren't going to deliver it till Friday. They ended up delivering it today, which is great. But Monty apparently doesn't like it.
That's funny.
So yeah, so the El Nino Catalpa is definitely going to lose its.
You see the trunk on that thing?
I know.
It's like a tri-trunk, but.
Oh, well, I did that on purpose.
Oh.
Yeah, I pruned it that way on purpose. And I think the other two that I just planted this year, I don't think I'm going to prune. I think I'm just going to leave it as is.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I can't believe how big that has gotten.
I know.
Because I remember when we not long after we planted it, we had a mistake and we broke one of the main branches, and I was like, oh no, it's going to ruin it. No, not at all.
It was totally fine. It was this branch right here, and it's totally fine.
It's totally fine.
Yeah, absolutely fine. Okay, so coming this way, this area needs to be cleaned up really bad. It's on my list.
It's a little messy.
It needs some good fall cleanup. Did you see the orange tree limb over here?
No.
Look at that.
Did it break or did it?
I think it's just bent. I think we need to lash that up, or.
Oh, wow.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I had
Look
not
at that.
even noticed that yet.
Yeah, I think we're gonna need to do something about that. That is about to break off.
Yeah.
It looks like it's been getting worse and worse.
Huh.
So it's like it's too heavy or something. Yeah, so this is kind of what I consider the back of my orchard garden bed, and it definitely needs some winter cleanup or some fall cleanup. There's a lot of things that I want to clean up. There's a couple things that I actually think I'm going to take out. For one of them, the Caryopteris, I think I want to take the Caryopteris out. It's not a plant that I love because it has great winter interest and it blooms in the winter. No, it blooms in the fall, but it's not enough for me, I guess is what I'll say. It's not quite enough for me.
Too short-lived?
Yeah, the blooms are too short, and there's other things that I could put in there, I think, that would look better and would give more to it than just a little bit of winter interest or fall interest. My goodness. But one plant that's holding its own, right, is the Salvia leucantha.
Yep.
This is the white Salvia leucantha, and it's absolutely stunning, absolutely beautiful. Again, another plant that gives fall interest, but you can kind of see the difference between the fall interest plants.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so this one I'm willing to put up with all season long. This one I'm not really willing to put up with. As you can see, we don't have a lime tree here anymore. I am planning to plant another lime tree. And then I was thinking, Jason, what about a berm right here?
Yeah.
Right? I just did a garden tour with Roberta Walker, and she always says that instead of dealing with the roots of old trees that you cut down, just to basically berm it up, plant over it,
yeah,
you know what I mean, and make everything a little bit taller so that you have more interest in your garden.
Makes a lot of sense.
So there's the old lime tree roots here. This lime tree died, and I'm going to plant another lime tree, and I just thought, I think I was like dreaming about it or something. But like, why don't I just put it on top and we can just kind of berm it up? I think that that'll look really, really pretty in this spot right here. Over here you can see is kind of a mess, but that's okay. These are all, not all, these are a lot of the sticks that were in that pile of wood chips.
Insane. That is not really mulch.
That is not mulch. Yeah. So, and you should see we put most of the wood chips in the front yard. We'll show you a shot of that. We put most of
Do we want to?
Do we want to show it?
It doesn't look very good.
Looks terrible. I didn't know what to do though. I didn't know.
No, that was the best option. It'll break down some, and we'll just have to take some of the. I think we'll have to do like we did here and manually remove some of the biggest ones.
And just go take some of the sticks
and then
out.
The rest of it, I think, will break down.
Yeah.
Because like, look at the pile behind you. There's plenty of small shavings in there.
Yeah,
that stuff will all break down.
Yeah, this looks okay. This stuff is okay. And we mulched the front orchard garden bed with some of the wood chips, and it honestly looked okay. It looked fine. So behind the pile of wood chips that, you know, we're not exactly happy with, it is still kind of big. Like we're making good progress on it.
But there's a lot left now, and most of the front is
so now all this
done.
Goes around in other parts of the garden.
I think so.
Yeah, that's okay. But we have this, right? So these are the rocks that Jason and I just picked out to go along the rock border. So now we have them here and we can start placing them along the border of all the garden beds, which I think is going to look really, really nice. This is 2 cubic yards.
Apparently. Yeah.
I imagine we were going to have so much more than that.
Glad you got 2. You said 2 and I was like, are you sure we need that much? And then, yeah.
Can you imagine if we only got 1?
Yeah, that wouldn't have been good.
Come show off my rock. Come show off how pretty it is.
Your beautiful mossy rock.
Oh my God.
Good luck with that. Isn't it like 600 pounds?
Yeah. Well, this is the part that's going to go on top right here.
Yep.
This part right here. Isn't that pretty? I think
very nice.
Yeah, I think. Where am I going to put it? I don't know. Did you find a stick? You found so many sticks, bud. All right, so let me show off the center island. The center island is still looking absolutely beautiful.
Sure is. Look at, I mean, this is like, don't you feel like every time we drive in and this is the view, like,
it looks so good.
Doesn't that make you happy when you drive in?
Oh my gosh, it looks so incredibly good. I want this lantana to grow up on this side so that it evens itself out.
Look at how good it's doing. It'll get, and lantana,
it'll get there.
Lantana goes forever for us, so like it'll be great.
It'll definitely get there. Yeah, so this is just looking so like what a success. You know what I mean?
Totally.
The center island. I keep saying like I wish we did the center island first because this has made such an amazing, amazing impact on our garden that I wish we had done it the first year, because the first year we did the orchard garden and then second year we did the center island, and now third year, what's the plan? Backyard, right?
Yeah, maybe so, huh?
I think the backyard. We were going to do the willow tree garden bed over there, but I think we'll use the backyard so much more, right?
I don't know. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, well, weigh in, everybody. What do you think we should do next? I did want to show off these dahlias here. They are looking so beautiful. Talk about fall interest. They're absolutely gorgeous. These are the vibrant virtuoso dahlias. They're just holding their own until the very, very end of the season, just looking really, really pretty. I'm very happy with them. And then right behind there, I have the unplugged white salvia behind it. So just looking really good if you guys are looking for some winter interest. Now, I think I told you guys this before, but the vibrant virtuoso dahlias, they didn't really bloom too much for me for the rest of the season until it got later on in the season, as is with most dahlias, of course. You know what I mean?
But that's one of the other ones that really has taken off in the last couple of months.
And it's worth it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, those have been awesome.
It's worth it to take its space all season long so that we can have the blooms at this time of year. Whereas I think the Caryopteris, I don't know. I just think that Caryopteris is probably not the best one for our climate. Other people, they just rave about how great Caryopteris is. But I think for our climate, it's kind of iffy. So another plant that has just been absolute rock star, absolute rock star, is this one right here. This is called the Summer Break alstroemeria. Holy cow.
These are cool.
These have just been blooming non-stop. They've just been going and going and going. And this is the first year that I planted them, right? Yeah. And so like we know that a plant needs to kind of settle in, and it's a perennial, and I should give it a couple years to really settle in. But this plant has just been so incredibly beautiful. So what a huge success. And I know that they have other colors, and I think I'm going to ask for other colors of these because these have just been shining. And it's so funny because alstroemeria is kind of like a juga, where I really didn't really think about that. Like it's just not a plant that I naturally plant in my garden. And I need to plant more of it.
Yeah, they're nice.
Ajuga, vinca, and alstroemeria. Those are 3 plants that I don't think I give enough credit where credit's due. Here is the Meadow. It's looking amazing. I think didn't Jim Putnam come after my last? Yeah, Jim Putnam came after my last garden tour, and Jim Putnam has a dog named Griffin. And Jim and his wife Stephanie came and they camped in their little camper right in our driveway. And Griffin and Monty, they were like best friends. They were so cute. They were running all around this meadow. They were having so much fun. Griffin was like sliding his belly along the meadow. He just absolutely loved it. So the meadow was looking fabulous, and it was all like wispy and all up and everything like that. It's a little smashed down.
A little smashed.
I'm okay with it though.
I'm okay with it too, because Monty spends a ton of time in it too. Like he just he'll walk over here and lie down. Yeah. And I think he just likes it, and it's fine.
Yeah. So this meadow, this is a California native no-mow meadow. Such a huge success. I absolutely love it. You can mow it. You can mow it up to 4 inches, or down to 4 inches, I should say. So I think it probably needs to be mowed once. Do you know what I mean?
You think so?
Yeah, I think it probably needs to be mowed so that it can kind of fluff up again and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, and when I say mowed, I'm probably mean like weed whacker. Don't you think?
Yeah, I don't think a lawnmower would do very well.
I don't think a lawnmower would be able to handle it. But anyway, so it's gotten its use. Like the dogs have absolutely loved it. Griffin and Monty just had an absolute blast with it when they were here, and it was really, really cute. But it definitely kind of smashed it down a little bit, but that's okay. No big deal.
That's what it's there for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted some green space for Monty to play in a little bit, so it's all good.
Yeah. My lion's tail plant shrub.
Yeah, that like got too big too fast or something.
I know.
Right?
I think it's getting too much water. No, I know it's getting too much water.
Oh, okay.
So I just need to transplant it. Or maybe even start over. No, I think it'll be fine. I think if I cut it way back and transplant it, this is definitely one, because it's such a pretty plant. It was
very pretty while it lasted, and then it just kind of got overwhelmed with the weight.
I wonder if I could put it up front, because that is so dry. That is such a dry spot. I wonder if that would be a good spot for it.
Might be, yeah.
Or if that's overcorrecting the problem, because...
Or we could just change the emitter on it.
No, it has no emitter. I removed the emitter.
You did?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Huh.
It's getting too much water from the grass.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah. No, it has no emitter.
That's right.
This has no emitter either.
That's right. No, I remember that now.
Yeah, this has no emitter. So we just have to be careful about whatever plants we plant right here.
Yeah.
They, again, have to be able to handle poor drainage, right? Because this is right along our leach field.
Yep.
And then also just over watering, you know what I mean?
Totally.
Which is, if you have a lawn, you have to deal with that anyway. So that's kind of part of it. So let me finish up over here in the long border. Long border is looking okay. Again, it's coming kind of to the end of the season, but as you can see, I've done zero cleanup, absolutely zero cleanup. I've still got some Supertunia Vista bubblegum going, still got some lavender going. Lantana is looking amazing. I'm going to lean heavily on Lantana next year.
I mean, Lantana is just happy everywhere around us.
I know.
So they're in the parking lots at the grocery store.
See, and that's the problem, because it's a parking lot plant.
I know.
In my mind.
It's like your iceberg roses.
It's the iceberg roses.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Lantana is so boring, but like, it looks amazing. It looks
great.
So good. I don't know. It's okay. Let me show you this rose right here. Look how beautiful this is. So this is the honey apricot flavorette rose, looking gorgeous. I transplanted this rose and it bounced back like it was absolutely nothing. Such a pretty rose.
Really pretty. It looks really nice on camera too.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Very pretty.
Oh, I just love it. And then last but not least, I'll show you guys these. I never know if I show these in the front garden tour or the back garden tour. we'll do the front garden tour. These are my fall containers. They're starting to get a little worn. You can see that we've got the slugs and earwigs going for these guys. But you know what? I enjoyed them so much when I had them, when I had planted them, and they're just looking, they're beautiful.
It still looks good.
It's
Yeah.
a beautiful color combination.
Yep.
I'm really, really happy with it. You know what I want to do with the mulch? Put it here.
Oh yeah.
Cover this whole thing, right?
Yeah, but we got to put prettier. So we see this all the time. I don't want to put the yucky mulch here.
Maybe we can put the yucky mulch on the bottom and then top it with the screened mulch.
Maybe.
From the dump.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I wanted to say about the dump. I know it sounds funny when I say like, oh, I'm gonna go to the dump and I'm gonna get screened mulch, but check your local dump for the programs that they have, because our local dump has all these certification programs. I forget what they're called, but basically their compost is fantastic and it's free for half of the year. Their wood chips are screened and really great, and all the farms and organic farms all around us, they actually use this stuff from the dump. So it's definitely a great way to go. You just have to have a truck or some way to transport it. But I always feel silly being like, I need to go to the dump and get some compost, but it's actually really great compost that all the farms around here use. So anyway, I just wanted to tell you guys to look up your local dump. So I think that that's going to be it for the November garden tour. I'm sorry I was so distracted. I was really distracted today. I don't know why.
The Ajuga garden tour.
It's the Ajuga garden tour, exactly. So anyway, stay tuned. I'll do the back garden tour, probably not till next week because it's going to be an absolute downpour tomorrow. So I'll be interested to see how that goes and how the garden handles after something like that. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this, and I hope you all have a chance to get in your garden today.